It's something they said I couldn't do. Got up with all strength, all knowledge, all good understandings. They didn't expect me to be in the predicament I'm in today, but I still rose up, and that's all I have to say. Thank you, God, for another beautiful day. Hmm. How's everybody doing today? It is a beautiful, magnificent day today. God has shown His divine, sweet grace and mercy once again. I want to take the time to really examine. I want to examine this topic. This topic. Father, I trust you. Father, I trust you. There comes a day and time that the word trust is a very strong, particular word. Though in my life, it was really hard for me to trust because each person I allowed in my life gave me a reason to not to trust them. They ever talk about me, they plot against me, or they just show their true colors towards me, and it makes me realize, why did I even trust you? But I understood this, that trust is what you make of it. You know, when it comes to a certain person, a certain predicament, trust is what you make of it. I sat there and I thought about everything. It was like, do I have a reason to trust man? Why should I trust man? And God, He whispered in whispered in my heart that you can trust man, but you should first trust God. No matter what you go through, no matter what circumstance, no matter what trials or tribulation, no matter if the road is long, the longest blurry, if the road is just unstoppable, you must trust God. Trust me, I sit here and I dwell. I surely do dwell on the power and the mercy of God. Because through thick and thin, through everything, through all past understandings, through all sickness, through this disease, through trials, through tribulations, like I sit here daily and I think about everything I'm facing today. I think about it. I think of it in a way because people, right? I used technology before that I feel like I'm at a table, I'm at a dinner table, I'm eating, and on my plate, it's my problems. It's my situations. It's anxiety. It's depression. It's hatred. It's racism. It's not understanding. It's just demons trying to get the best of me. I see it. I live it, and I try to avoid it. But me avoiding the people that put me through it, that's not giving me the strength and courage I need. So I was sitting here thinking to myself, and God, He was hammering my spirit all week. Like He was like waking me up, and He wanted me to meditate on my relationship. My relationship. This is, and it got to the point that this was a confirmation of who God really is. My relationship. Since July 2nd, 2018. July 2nd, 2018. God, I believe He resurrected my spirit because I feel as I was on my way to a burning hell. Down my, it was. I got over the, I was going through the relationship of my ex, and it was hard to even get past it because my spirit was still shackled into her. I was still like, but I wanted to leave. I wanted to get away, but I couldn't because I was still tied up into her. She broke with me the day of graduation, and we never spoke for a couple months. So months passed. We got to July 2nd, 2018. I met my queen and angel, Mackenzie. I give honor to her because she's a much stronger person than me. I look at everything she goes through, and I wouldn't be able to go do it because I believe what she's going through is not right. It's unfair. It's actually not. I couldn't do it. So I was sitting there meditating on it, and God was just for some it got the feeling got so strong. He said, meditate on your relationship. So I was just thinking about it. She's a much stronger person than me. She's stronger and she's very much wiser than me. And I was just stuck on the fact that ever since me and her got together, God has continuously made a way. Trust me, me and her together, as a couple, are facing a lot of criticism, a lot of hatred from her. Hatred's getting taken out on her because the people who are putting the hatred into her, they can't touch me. But it's gotten to the point that this is a funny, also interesting trilogy of pain. Because I look at this and I wonder to myself, why is this even happening? Like, I'm not a bad guy. People paint me to who they want to paint me as. Like, trust me, y'all, I've heard it all. I heard I'm a sugar daddy, I'm a negro, I'm a nigger, I'm a nigga, I'm a nobody, I'm worthless, I'm a shameful person, I'm a mess, I'm a crackhead, a crack baby. Heard it all. I always ask myself this question. For those who call me the names, why are they the ones who continuously extend their hand in friendship to me? Why? Why? And I was just sitting there wondering, I said, why do I have to go through so much just to keep my relationship? So much BS is going on. I can't sugarcoat it. And this got into the point that I felt like I was going to lose my relationship. I've been painted as somebody I'm not. Yeah, and I've been talked bad about. People make fun of my mental state, my physical state. They say I wouldn't be a preacher. I deserved to stay where I was at this week. People say I'm a nobody. People say I don't deserve Kenzie. I said that one. I said we're still living in the Jim Crow law too. It's not just dumb things. It's just being called racial slurs by somebody who extends their hand to you. To me, that's a sign of disrespect. That's a sign of weakness. Just a sign of you knowing that I'm about to do something you can't stop. So you put that mask on and you extend your hand. Kenzie, she's the strongest. She's stronger than me because she takes so much stuff that she does not deserve. Everything that's happened to her should be happening to me. You know, I can't talk to her now because people they see me and her happy. They're trying to stop that. I can't send her a card to tell her how much I love her because they take it and they rip it up. But I want to make myself clear because I know I'm being studied. I want to make myself real clear, and I don't want to bring this up again. I don't want to have to make myself clear again. You reap what you sow. You will get what you give. We all want to act like we're so much different. But I dare you to show your real self to the church, to the family. Show your true self. Because all I see is broken people with masks on. I find it disrespectful. I surely do. But I'm also not going to run. I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to lose sleep. Because like I said, I might be a nigga. I might be a negro. I might be this. I might be that. I might be whatever you want to call me. That's you. But the number one thing I am a child of the Most High, forgiving God. Only a fool can labor in his own misery. Only a fool can run from what God has coming from. You can't reach down at somebody's broken spirit and continue to crutch it and expect God to keep blessing you. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you claim to be. You reap what you sow. You will get the same treatment you put into that broken soul. I don't care what you did in the past. We're not in the past, we're in. What are you doing now? I know I'm being watched. And I'm mighty glad you're watching me. But getting back to trusting. No matter what I go through, no matter what Kenzie goes through, no matter what my family goes through, no man or woman can stop what God's about to do. I trust God. I love God. I kneel before God. I'm reconnected with God. Do all you can. But trust me, God, He has woken me up. He allowed me to have the ability and the knowledge that I've never had in years. I'm going to keep trusting God, no matter what. See, trusting God, it gives you the ability to fight your demons, fight your enemies, fight judgment, fight anxiety, fight depression, fight suicide. God's trust and love gives you the power to face it all. So I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I'm not going to lose sleep because I know whose hands I'm in. I'm in the Most High God's hands. I'm wrapped in His arms. I'm in his care. Blessed assurance, Jesus is surely mine. Oh, what a forte of glory divine. Jesus is mine, and I'm his, and I'm going to continue to trust in him. Because if I trust in him, that means he's before me. If he's before me, that doesn't matter who's against me. I really don't care to trust man, but I trust God because I know God would never leave me or forsake me. God is the root to the loving hearts. He is the root of all understanding and peace. Trust God. And I pray that this message will get to somebody. Trust in God. No matter what you may face. Like David said in the Psalms, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make a boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear her cry. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us bless his name together. So for those who are honest with thyself, trust God, bless God, acknowledge God, honor God. Because I promise you, no matter who you're facing or what you're facing, he will see you through. Trust me. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Trust God. Because I promise you this, your enemies, trust me, your enemies, when you start to trust God, your enemies start to fall. They start to put their head in their hand. They start to run. They start to crumble because they see that you're so different. You didn't trust God before, but you trust him now. Because when you start trusting God, you get the ability to speak different, to walk different, to pray different, to help other people. You'll start to be a different person. And your enemies don't want that, but you got to do it anyways. Trust him, love him, acknowledge him, show your love to him. Because I'm trying to tell you, when God gets a hold of you, that it's so beautiful. Trust in God, y'all.